nigga, get the fuck
It's
on.
all good.
Get the like, stop it. Okay. Anyways, okay.
Grind mode.
Welcome to the Cold Hard Facts Podcast. I am DNA, the only one, the one, the only. Of course, back again, once again. Silk is here. Kuda Buggin is here.
In the building.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that great stuff. You feel me? You know, we keeping this train rolling. Episode 420, I want to say 6. I think it is. I might be off in that. It might not be. But yeah, like I said, man, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all over here. We getting to that 200 subscriber mark, so I appreciate y'all even more for that. You know what I'm saying? Get some new friendly and family members over here, and you know, keep watching our shit. You feel me? If you came here from the 290 Mo interview, I appreciate you even more, because you know, if you fuck with me like that, then you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's all good shit over here. All good shit over here. More great shit over here. You feel me? Yeah, a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot has happened. I guess we can start with the interview I had. I had an interview with 290 Mo. It just came out this past week. Well, by the time this episode come out, it'll only be out a week, not even a full week yet. So, but yeah, yeah, I remember somebody hit me up a day after the interview dropped and said, "Yo, how long ago did you do this interview?" And I told him like it was back in February, and I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I might have to get him to drop mine sooner, cause niggas gonna forget about whatever he said or whatever and all that." And I'm just like, I fuck with his process. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not tripping on 290 Mo process. I ain't only because of the simple fact of like he probably got people rolling in every single week and got to be strategic on how he release shit, and he managed other shows. So that's why he got to do the way he does it. And I salute to him for that, because if you managing other shows and you doing your own little thing too, that can be, you know, kind of taxing as far as time goes. You know what I'm saying? So, I can only understand as a creator myself. Now, if you're not a creator, you're not gonna know. You feel me? What all entails. You feel me? So, but salute to 290 Mo, man. He was the first one to reach out. You feel me? And like I said, I fuck with you the long way if you reach out to me, because I'm gonna always reach out. Like, it's like no issue for me to reach out at all. So, but
yeah, man, it was a dope interview, man. Dope questions, you know what I'm saying? Everything's it's a nice hour. If you got an hour, sit down and listen. You might learn something, man.
For sure. Silk said he only watched the first 15 minutes, so
yeah, so I didn't get to watch it because y'all know what I did.
Life is life, you know. So.
Yeah, for sure.
It ain't going nowhere though. It'll be there.
Yeah, for sure. Run them numbers up, dog. Run them numbers up. Make him want to bring me on again and shit. You feel me? We already in talks. We in talks. Me and 290 Mo in talks. We can't reveal too much. That's all. But we on the work. We working around here, man. We grinding. You know, ain't nothing new. I told y'all, like I said, I'm not gonna stop, man. You know what I'm saying? The mission ain't complete, and after the mission get complete, I'm gonna have to complete another one. You feel me? So, yeah. But on to the music. T.I., he put out Kill the King, his final album, but it's not really his final album, at least to me.
They all say that.
No, it's more so a continuation. It's gonna be it's if you listen to the full project, you will know that at the end he said to be continued. So it's gonna be a part 2 for sure. And he also I watched the T-Pain interview that T.I. did, and he also said in the interview that is gonna be a part 2. So
how do you make part 2 better than this?
Oh. Well, I mean, I feel like it wasn't all that great to me. It was good, but it wasn't.
Oh man.
Like,
Nah,
bro,
it was go ahead. I'll save my thoughts for later.
It was good, but it wasn't like amazing. Like it's like that T-Pain record sound dated to the motherfucker. And I know he probably recorded it recently.
It probably on the point.
I guess it was, but I'm cool. So like, but I get it though. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just sound dated than the motherfucker. But other than that, the album was good. Like I said, it wasn't amazing. Like I said, it's just like this. When at least you know where you at in life to where you know this is it for you. You feel me? Like you gotta know when the fuck to stop. You feel me? As an artist, as a person whose T.I. has been doing this for I want to say
time.
a long,
Just stay a long time.
Yeah, a long ass time.
Because you can't really just judge it based on when his first album came out. Because a nigga probably been rapping long before that. So
Yeah, for sure.
Let's just say about if you want to judge it from when it's but if you want to judge it from when his first album came out, let's say about 20, 25 years.
Right, exactly. So that's why I'm like after this we're gonna like discuss his catalog a little bit. But I want to say that this particular album, it was good. I want to say it's like about a 7.5, almost an 8 for me at least. And I've listened to it twice. I like how he started off with his daughter. See what I'm saying? Let them know, of course, that's a single. Where I'm from with Anderson .Paak. Rent, Mr. Him. I liked all those. Then you got to the How I Went with the Dream, and I'm like, I'm cool. Dope Boys Academy, like I said, I'm cool. Piss on the Damn Floor, I'm cool. And Won't, I'm cool. That's a skater's joint. Gorgeous, I'm like 50-50 on. We On is good. I ain't like Long Live OGK when it came out. I don't like it here. Ego is cool. Trauma Bond, cool. Representative Time, cool. Big Dog, cool. And Continental, cool. But yeah, all in all, 8.5 out of me, almost 8. Almost 8. I mean, a 7.5, almost 8. But yeah, I wasn't tripping. I'm going to definitely be listening to this a little bit more, of course. He got some songs out here that's playlist worthy, so yeah. Well, y'all.
Hey, I guess I praise it since y'all both sound like y'all finna kill it.
How you know what I'm finna do? You don't know what I'm finna do.
He just it wasn't perfect, but at the same time it was really good. I skipped the last few T.I. albums before this one, so but this one I feel like was really good. I want to give it like an 8. It's
That's
a
basically what he just gave.
Yeah, it's a few skips, but at the same time, if you was to play it, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't complain or mind it. So the Dope Boys Academy, I get what you're saying, but that was probably intentional, and that was a great Jeezy verse. I think that's why I like it so much. The Summer Walker joint and the Usher joint, I know that's Atlanta based, so I can't complain about it, but it wasn't for me. I actually appreciate the Young Boy verse. He sounded more mature than I've ever heard him. You know what I'm saying? He do that every now and then. He do that. So, represent time for young Dro. That was great. So yeah, I give it like an 8. It wasn't perfect, yeah, but it definitely wasn't bad. Like it's a B. It's a solid B. It's a solid album.
I got one word for you.
I don't know if
Mid.
part 2 go be. I don't know if part 2 gonna be better than this. Like, if this is mid, I don't know about part 2. It's probably gonna be worse.
No, it's not that. It's only mid to me because I didn't have high expectations for the album. For one, because it's T.I. Like T.I. has already proven himself. He's a legend in the game. He really don't have to do shit else. So I didn't really have no high expectations for the record. Now trust me, when I say mid, a lot of people when they hear mid, they think bad. It's not bad. When I say mid, it's like half of it was good and half of it was just like I don't really care about. That's like Kuda said, if you put this on, I wouldn't be upset. I enjoyed a lot of the project, but some of it, I could have done without. If he cut like 5 or 6 songs over here, I'd have been like, but for me, um, the good is good, the mid is mid, but the good don't necessarily outweigh the mid. So it get like a 6.5 for me.
Damn. I got you.
Yeah.
And no Kuda bugging, I didn't trash it.
It was it was how
It
you
was
said it
decent.
was mid. Yeah.
It was decent. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, it ain't his best effort. It ain't his worst effort. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Yeah.
I know what his worst effort sound like, and that ain't even all the way his fault. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah. No, but we can talk about his catalog because like I feel like okay, me personally, me being a huge T.I. fan, like the time in those times, like he was going through shit. I feel like he gave his best work, bro. Like as far as like Urban Legend and King and Paper Trail and so Trouble Man. Even I like that album a lot. So like I feel like when he's at the happiest, he's like the effort is there, but like what more does he have to prove at this point? That's basically what the fuck it is. And I'm cool with that. Like I'm so cool with that. That's why I've at this point like now I got to make sure I see my hero, one of my heroes, as far as like who, like the King album stayed with me, bro. Like I think I ain't listened to nothing else in that year. Almost, it felt that's what it felt like. At least the King album literally stayed with me, bro. Like I was not listening to nothing else really too much in that year. So um and the Urban Legend album. Urban Legend too. That was a real good album too. Like that shit was in my ears for a long time. Like I can't remember what else I was listening to then at that time either. So yeah, man, T.I. is one of the goats, man. You can't get us out for a reason. So you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm like when you talk about his classics, um, he almost got at least I want to say, let's see, at least 3 to 4 classics, and I probably already named. Urban Legend, King, Paper Trail to me is, and Trouble Man is a classic to me also. But hey, can only speak for me. So, and I'm a little bit biased because that was my absolute favorite rapper at one point. So yeah. So, but
Well, a lot of people tend to hold up Urban Legend in this like very high echelon. Like it's his best album, and I don't think it is. I never have. I don't get me wrong. When I say that, I don't mean to say I don't think it's a good album. It's a great album. I just don't think it's his best. Um, I've always, I've always, held trap music and King over that one.
yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
And and I think for me it's just because of I don't know if it's because of nostalgia purposes, like the time in which these albums drop, or what, but because we all have shared experiences, but we all live different lives. So I think for me, in my personal life, those albums meant more to me because of the circumstances or whatever was going on around me at the time. Um, that's not to say, like I said, that Urban Legend isn't good. I'm serious. I have mixed feelings about because it's a good album, but it's not a great album. Uh, Ti versus Tip is possibly is his most disappointing album, and I love that album. But it's just like all the Ti song, all the tip songs is strong. The Ti songs is hit or miss, and then the Ti versus Tip songs, he got right back on track, and that saved it for me. You know, Paper Trail is great. I don't think it's as good as his trap music, Urban Legend, or King. And then on top of that, Paper Trail for me has dropped in his discography for me personally because it kind of, and I say this, because I'm a fan of both of these guys and I love both of these albums very much, but I'm not one to deny. I look at Paper Trail the same way I look at the Carter 3. Like it's a great album, but it sounds so dated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can
Like
agree with you on that.
It's definitely a product of 2008. If you ask somebody about music in 2008, specifically about music in 2008, I could put on those two albums and I don't have to play you nothing else. Because all the songs from '08 sound exactly like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not necessarily a problem. I still love both of those albums. Both of those albums are classic albums to me. But it's just like I don't go back to them as often as other albums just because they sound so dated to me. And that's crazy considering the fact that older albums don't sound as dated. No Mercy is not T.I.'s fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault at
So
all. It's not his fault, bro.
I have not listened to that album since it came out.
It's
Like
not his fault, bro. It's not his fault. There's some good songs on that album, but the album as a whole, it's not his fault. It's not his fault because he unfortunately made a poor life choice and got locked up during the making of that album, so they kind of rushed that out.
Mm-hmm.
But he made up for it with Trouble Man.
Mm-hmm.
Paperwork is underrated. It got some skips on there for sure, but Paperwork is underrated. What's the one after that? It wasn't Dime Trap. Which one was that?
Us
Was
or
that the
Else?
Us or Else? Us
Yeah.
or Else was cool. I like that. It was definitely a response to everything that was going on at the time with all the police killing black men and all the shit that was going on. I don't really count it as an album though, because it is really
It
more like a
came out as
compilation of
EPs,
songs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It
exactly.
came out as
So
EPs and shit. He
then Dime
divided
Trap
it
was
up.
cool. Dime Trap is severely underrated. He was That was good. Yeah, that was good. Dime Trap was underrated, and I don't care what DNA says. The Libra's good. It got some skips, but it's good.
It's overly saturated by features.
Like, what's the other album?
That's my biggest issue with it.
I don't really agree with that, and the only reason why I don't agree with that is because Dime Trap had hella features, Paperwork had hella features, Paper Trail had hella features. So I think you just don't like that album like that. It ain't the fact that it's saturated with features. It's just stuff you don't like.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But hey, look,
Paperwork
it's
is
underrated,
more
bro.
so.
It's
I
underrated
give it a pass. I mainly give it a pass because of my
because it
bias
was
towards
executive
him.
produced by Pharrell. That's
And,
why. But it still got some. But it still got skips on there.
yeah,
And one of them was produced by Pharrell. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
This is my bias. I'll try my best to be unbiased, but Pharrell won't let me.
no, you won't let you. Don't blame him.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the
Cause look,
latter.
hold on, wait. Let me ask you this. This ain't got nothing to do with T.I., but everything to do with Pharrell. Did you listen? Did you listen to that song that The Dream and Usher made that was produced by Pharrell that I told you about not last episode, but the episode before that?
I still didn't listen to that. Damn. I still didn't. I'm gonna listen to it when
It's
the
a
show
good
is up.
song, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna listen to it when the show.
did you hear this song that Quavo just put out that was produced by Pharrell?
Did not listen to that either, dog.
Oh, okay. See,
I'm sorry.
I like that song too, but it's like, Pharrell can make,
Yeah, he
hits.
can. He
You
can.
know what I'm
Not
saying?
like but see, like it'd be very rare. It's
It's
be
like
so rare.
Timberland.
Yeah, like
By
it's
the way,
real.
Kuda Bug, and I did catch that Chloe and Timberland. That shit
Yeah,
was
me too.
fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like I haven't listened to it in full yet, but I
I did.
did like listen to the first 3 to 4, and I was like, okay, I like where he taking this. Like I like where he taking this as far as production goes. But yeah,
But I feel you on Paperwork getting the pass, but there's some skips on that. And
yeah,
Pharrell produced one of them. So
I got you. Um, moving on. Me and Kuda Buggy didn't review YG, so I'm gonna let Kuda Buggy go first on this.
Hey, man. I'm gonna just admit I was wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was wrong. This
And
I've been
album,
see,
this
trying to
album
tell
like
this nigga
this
for
that's
album
years.
why I be
was gold.
no. Let me say one thing before. Like that's why I be telling. Like that's why I be saying when normally YG put out singles, and the first single don't catch me till after he put out the second or third single. That's why I be like, yeah, bro, you need to probably be listening and be waiting for the album.
Man, nigga, I
That's
told
normally
you
what.
to.
That's no. I'm normally a YG fan. I'm
I'm talking about
telling
this
just
album
Kuda.
in particular.
Yeah, I'm
You
telling Kuda.
specifically. I remember telling you when the 2004 record dropped, I'm like, nah, this is gonna be different. Cause I ain't never like I've heard YG talk about, like be introspective and talk about like shit that maybe happened to him or whatever. But the mere fact that he got on wax and was able to articulate his thoughts about, because at the time it might have seemed like it was the greatest thing in the world. It's like if you like 12, 13, 14 years old and an older chick is trying to give you ass, it's like it's not registering to you that that's wrong because it's like, oh shit, it's an older chick trying to fuck with me. Like the homies ain't gonna believe this. Like, but the mere fact that he was able to like, articulate those thoughts and the song was like, especially from somebody like him, like that was impressive. And I already knew it was gonna be different. Even though that song didn't make it to the album, unfortunately. I could tell it was gonna be different.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
good, man.
he's still being YG on the album, but
Yeah.
This is
there's a
good.
lot more. There's a lot more maturity on this. It's probably the most maturity I've ever heard from him on any album.
Yeah,
But then again,
I was
the nigga is like in the middle of his 30s, so it makes sense.
yeah, I was asleep. This was good, man. And I see the storytelling y'all talking about. This is he's really good at it. Like this is my first time really giving him a chance. So I've been asleep. I was wrong. Like this shit was good. I give it a 9.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
Yeah,
was
I'm
that's
good,
telling you,
man.
bro. I'm telling you, bro, you need to go back and go to My Crazy Life and, check that out. Forgive the dated sound and mustard production. That album still goes crazy.
Yeah.
yeah. Like I said, I knew I was in for it after like the singles. I said that like
Yeah.
the singles is what takes me like to make me
Hey,
want to go. The first single don't do it, but the second single for sure always do it. Because I think the second single was the Shoreline Mafia joint.
Goes crazy.
Yeah, so that's when I was like, okay, yeah, now I'm ready for it. And then like the third single, he had
That was the Leon Thomas joint.
yeah. So I was just like, dog, yeah, he's finna go crazy on this album. So I'm about what Kuda is at a 9.
I'm gonna need
So
that vinyl. Yeah, it's
hey
vinyl
man,
worthy. I gotta go
that
grab that.
Hollywood and gang business had me on the
Hey,
had
man,
me on the
what?
track trying to crip walk a little bit.
What? Now you can't
yeah,
crip walk. You can't crip
You
walk the
can't,
YG music. You gotta
yeah,
do the
not
blood
to
walk.
him, but yeah, this shit had me out there tripping.
yeah. So that's why I'm like, yeah, bro. I like, and it's not like I said, like the singles normally be like, okay, this is what's gonna. It's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to do. Singles normally get you to want to be, just go buy, or it used to be like that where it used to want to make you want to go buy this. Unfortunately, we at the streaming era where it has to be what you want to, if you want to listen or not. So now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at that point where like, okay, I'm still thinking about my independent artists. How do you know if your music is really worth purchasing? But at the same time, you should know off your fan base. You know what I'm saying? You should know off your shows, how many people come to your shows and everything like that. That's when you should know for sure. So I just think about that at one point, like because I know YG got his loyal fan base. So I'm sure, like if I was him, bro, like I would tour this whole, like the whole, like North America with this album. I think we really need a tour from this. Like at least me personally, I feel like he needs to go on tour with this. And I hope he does. Cause I kind of want to see YG now. Like so. I wasn't a big fan of like wanting to see a whole lot of. I like West Coast music a lot, but I don't like to see a lot of West Coast artists as far as performing, because of the simple fact that like Schoolboy Q has that for me as far as wanting to see him live. Like he always did. That's why I was like, when I saw him on the Crash Talk tour, I was like, man, like he gives so much energy and he just knows how to perform. And I say the same with Kendrick and yeah, that's like pretty much the only two West Coast people I've saw as far as LA is concerned. But yeah, I definitely want to see YG perform. I hope he goes on tour with this project. And if I miss it, still you got to make sure you send that to the group chat.
Oh,
For real,
the
for real.
tour announcement. I think
Yeah,
he did. He announce one already. I don't know. I don't think he did. No, I don't think so. But
yeah,
yeah, I'll make sure I'll be on the lookout for that.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But Don Toliver did announce his second leg. He's gonna be at the Allstate Arena, and I'm thinking I'm definitely gonna go to that. And because I missed him when he came to the United Center because I had to work, and also
Who
them
was that?
tickets. Don Toliver.
Oh yeah.
And I had to work, and also because them tickets was outrageously expensive. So I was like, no way, Jose, I'm not doing it. Uh, but moving on from that, more music. We can get into the more music that dropped. Benny the Butcher, he dropped Plugs I Met 2.5. And I don't know if like I think me personally, like I think we talked about this on the 400th episode before, or we asked about the who had a classic out of all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely feel like the first Plugs I Met is a classic. I don't know if like that's only, and it's only because like I got slight hesitance toward it's like 5% hesitance because of the simple fact that it's so short, but it's meant to be short though. So, and I feel like this is the Plugs I Met one. I lived with that. Like I lived with that. I never played a short amount of songs that many times before.
Are you
A
talking about
lot.
this recent shit?
This too, and the first Plugs I Met. The
That's a
first one too.
classic to me.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
think, and the second one is longer, but I don't personally think it.
It's good. Any good?
No, no. I think the Plugs I Met 2 is amazing.
Okay.
I don't think it holds a candle to the first one to me. Just to
Okay.
me.
Okay.
And this one is sentiment because the Plugs I Met 2.5 is good
Yeah.
and perfect companion to the original Plugs I Met 2. But I don't know, man. I just think there's something like raw and special about the first one that I just can't escape.
For
Because I
sure.
remember the feeling that I had when I first heard it. And mind you, that was the first Benny the Butcher project that I had ever heard.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, because I had never heard of him before then. I just knew Westside.
Right.
So that was, and I don't even remember how I got on it, but I just remember once I heard it, I was telling everybody I could find, like, yo, y'all need to go listen to this. It's short, but you gonna fuck with it. Like my whole big brother became a fan of Benny because I told him go listen to the Plugs I Met. You know what I'm saying? Like now he a bigger fan of him than I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? At least I think so.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like like I think for me personally, it usually is especially when it's a newer artist, they could make something better, but the introductory project for you will always be the one that you hold up here somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But Plugs I Met 2.5, like it's damn near a non-skip, just like the first Plugs I Met. Yeah, Rise and Fall, Big Difference, Once Upon a Time, Talk Shows with Raekwon. Can't Be Much was like instant playlist. Like instant. I was like, oh my God, it's gotta be on the playlist. Like it's like instantly. I was like, dog, what? What is he talking about right now? Let me hear this again. Again and again.
They got they just put out a version of the Plugs I Met on Apple Music with all three of the Plugs I Met together.
Mm.
So I just saw that just now.
Okay. See, now you might be right about me and vinyls because I gotta get this on vinyl. The first one and this 2.5.
I know you can get two on vinyl. I don't know about the first one.
Okay. I think it is one the first one on vinyl, but I gotta find it.
He did say that's how it started. That's how it
Oh
started.
no, it is one. I lied. There is one. It ain't got the same cover, which I hate, but there is a vinyl.
Okay. Yeah.
I just hate that it ain't got the cover because I figured it
Because I
wouldn't.
know it's not gonna
It
be. I
probably
know it's
didn't
not
have.
gonna cost a lot.
You said what?
I know it's not gonna cost a lot.
Probably not. Because you know that the second, both of the covers are all of the covers are from Scarface, and Scarface is one of my favorite movies. So
Yeah.
it That first cover with Tony and Sosa walking with their eyes blurred out is iconic to me. That movie is iconic to me, but just that seeing that, like, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Cool, to my bad. We taking up all your talking time. Go ahead, bro.
That's all good. No, I think it was it's no skips. I can't really grade it because it's only 6 songs. I don't think that'd be fair, but
man, it's a 10, dog. Just say that.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a letter grade. I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was good, man. When I listen to Benny the Butcher, Conway, or West Side Gun, or anybody that's affiliated with Griselda, my wife be in the car and she be like, "We need to go cook some dope or something. We need to get rich."
Talking about we need to go cook some dope or something.
I'll be like, "Dog, what is wrong with you? This is just a song." They be motivating her. She be ready to go get to it. Goddamn.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
So they music is just very believable, like, you know. So it's a compliment. It's not even a diss. I enjoyed it though. This was an A, man. Shout out to Harry Fry too. Like, his production never misses.
Never ever.
For sure.
I tried to tell DNA years ago when Jim Jones put out the fraud department. Yeah, don't roll your eye.
Nah,
I
like the fraud department though, but I don't like Jim Jones. I just don't like.
You do like Jim Jones. You just don't like a lot of his music. Because you'll swear up and down. What's that one that you like? I forgot the name.
El Capo.
Yeah, that you'll swear up and down by that album, but you won't listen to nothing else. Like,
yeah.
I think Wasted Talent was better than El Capo. You know?
Please don't get him started. To DNA, El Capo is the best thing Jim Jones ever released, but he won't even acknowledge, what the fuck? I can't never pronounce that damn album title, that old one. Hustler's Poem. That shit was fire. Especially back in the day. That shit was fire. I don't know, DNA. I think
the ball on the album.
I think you need to go do your, what my boy Cool to say, do your Googles real quick.
The Ballin' album.
The Ballin' album.
The Ballin' album? That album is so much more than that one song.
Yeah, what hit on that?
You saying that? Like, you one of them dudes, you one of them niggas that go buy an album just to listen to the single, ain't you?
No, I'm not. No.
All right, then. You're talking about the Ballin' album.
Well, Summer in Miami was on there too, wasn't it?
He need his ass beat. He need his ass beat for the album that Pop Champagne was on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's still something he gotta perform. If he don't perform Pop Champagne, something wrong there. Something wrong.
Oh, we pop champagne. Oh.
That song is fire though, but he still need his ass beat for that.
It's a song. I forgot the name of the song, but this video used to come on every day. My senior year of high school used to come on every morning.
Jones?
Yeah, it was Jim Jones.
Was that Pop? It was
It goes out to the people in Harlem from everywhere. Blow your smoke.
Oh my God! I ain't heard that in so long.
They used to play that shit used to come on every morning.
I'd rather listen to older Jim Jones, personally. But that's just me. DNA, you gonna put some respect on Hustler's Poem, though. It's not the Ballin' album.
Okay.
It's just the album that Ballin' is on.
Okay.
I got one for y'all. So as y'all know, I just recently purchased Reasonable Doubt on vinyl. The 30th anniversary was 2 days ago. How you feeling about that album all these years later, even though most of us couldn't really formulate thoughts for real when that came out?
I mean, it's like the fact that we still like this is like niggas not like I feel like most people, if you ask like anybody, like anybody, um, this is Jay-Z's best work. They put this above the Blueprint, which I don't, but I put Blueprint and then the Reasonable Doubt, me personally. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people. He. It's a lot of quotables from this project. And Can I Live? Like people always bring up Can I Live from this project. Like I never
Say
heard
that
of one
again.
person.
I missed that last part.
Everybody always bring up the song Can I Live from this project.
That's because it's one of the best songs on.
Yeah, so I feel like me personally, like, yeah, this is like, yeah, it's always gonna be second to me. Like, I just don't like. I don't see the appeal as far as like um what everybody else does, but I do understand why it's a classic. Because Can I Live is phenomenal. Politics as usual. Dead Presidents too.
That song is so cold. The whole album cold, but special shout outs to Politics as Usual. That beat is so crazy.
Yeah.
I think the most underrated song on Reasonable Doubt might just be Bring It On.
Okay.
Bring It On is fire.
Yeah.
So I meant to tell y'all, when I opened the vinyl last night, I didn't play it yet, but when I opened the vinyl last night just to look at it, there was a QR code in it. And on the QR code is like a timeline of Jay-Z's whole career. Like from like his first big interview to like the most recent stuff. It's actually very cool to look at. They go over everything: videos, interviews, magazine covers, a whole lot of stuff. It was really cool to look at. I didn't get to look through all of it, but it was pretty damn cool. I saw him when he first was on Rap City in 1990 with Big Daddy Kane. I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but when Jay-Z first like really started getting the name in New York for rap, he was running around with Big Daddy Kane a lot. So Big Daddy Kane had him he was like his protege. He had him under his wing. So that's back when he was rapping real fast. I think right before he linked up with Jaz-O, or he might have known Jaz-O already. I think he did because I read the book. So it was cool. It was some cool little shit. I'll send y'all the little thing so y'all can look at it if y'all want to get into that. The only thing I got to say about this whole Jay-Z 30 rollout, it's cool and everything, because you got to remember that we not only celebrating 30 years of Reasonable Doubt in 2026, we also celebrating 25 years of the Blueprint later on this year. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for that, so we can talk about that. I'm not saying that I can't talk about Reasonable Doubt because I love Reasonable Doubt, but I was actually a little bit more aware of what the fuck was going on by the time the Blueprint came out.
Absolutely, yep. And that's literally that's probably one of the reasons why like I hold Blueprint above Reasonable Doubt too. So like that's another one that's literally the only Jay-Z vinyl I want.
So Blueprint, I showed you that, didn't I? So, did I show you that I got that?
I think you did.
I got one out. Y'all know my favorite Jay-Z album. My favorite Jay-Z album will always be his best album to me is always Black Album. That's me personally. Me. But the Blueprint is number 2. Okay. For me personally. Oh, right. I know what I wanted to talk about. So I don't know if y'all seen any of this merch he been coming out with for the 30th anniversary that he had at this pop-up in New York that was in an old abandoned subway station. Some of that shit was cool looking, man. He had like a Yankees jersey. He had this Letterman jacket that was so fire. And I kept looking at it and I'm like, how much is this jacket? And I hit my homie, I'm like, how much you think this jacket is? He said like $500 to $700. I looked that shit up. That shit is a band. A fucking band. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, I ain't paying no band for that, even if I had it. Like,
that's ridiculous.
and the other thing that he came out with that I don't know if y'all saw this, but he came out with a crate where all 13 of his albums are on vinyl and it's $1,500. I'm like, man, you know the Blueprint 2 is hard to find on vinyl. Why would you do that?
Cool.
You can find all them other ones.
See, me personally, I'm cool only because of, that's a lot, but it's also like a cool collector's item somebody's gonna, like, honestly, literally, somebody's gonna get that, right? And go to the concert, the Yankee Stadium one, to one of them, at least one of those dates, and make sure he signs all of that. Or is it already signed?
No, I ain't signed.
Exactly.
Bro.
That's what makes me mad about that. Somebody gonna get that shit signed. All that shit signed. And then, like,
let me tell y'all this. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for that jacket. But my dumb ass would pay $1,500 at vinyls. If I had it, I'd have bought it. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I know times is hard. I know, money is, you know what it is. But if I had it, I'd have definitely bought it.
Yeah.
Because that's some cool shit to have. I'd have had it out on a coffee table for everybody to look at. Like, yeah. But that's all right. I get the vinyls the old-fashioned way. I already got, now I have Reasonable Doubt. I got Blueprint. And I got Black Album. And that's it right now. But I can find Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. So,
speaking
easily.
of rare shit, this ain't got nothing to do with music. I went up in the exchange not yesterday, but a couple days ago. And it's a record store / tradable place and video games, a whole bunch. It's a retro store, basically a retro store, yeah. And I saw NBA Street Volume 2 for $60.
I would have bought it.
And on PlayStation 2, bro. Like,
I'd have bought it. Absolutely.
That's the normal price for
it. I'd have bought it. And the only reason why I would have bought it, I know $60 is a lot, but hear me out. Years ago, I was in this replay, the one that used to be by my house that's now closed. They had a Super Smash Brothers original, and they had Def Jam Fight from New York in the case. Def Jam Fight from New York was $150. And Super Smash Brothers was like $120. I eventually found both of those games for the low elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? I found Def Jam Fight from New York for $40. And I found Super Smash Brothers for like $60. You know what I'm saying? So it really just depends on where you're going and who has it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Part of me want to go see if it's still there. And but I still wouldn't purchase it. Like,
I would. I'll buy it in a heartbeat.
That's one of them.
For a minute. Yeah, that's one of them.
But don't you got it on GameCube though, don't you, Cooter?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
But I'd have bought it. I've been looking for that. I'd have even bought the first one if they had it in there.
It was $10 cheaper on GameCube though.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Yeah, but I was like,
I'm gonna give me a GameCube again for the year. Watch what I take. I'm coming for that. And the first game I'm getting on it is Super Smash Brothers Melee. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care where it's at. I need it. Because to me, I mean, I like, Brawl, and I like the one that was on Wii U, and I even like the Ultimate with all them different characters on it. But it's something about them first two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I spent many a day with my grandmother getting mad at me for hooking up the GameCube on her TV and whooping ass in her room on that TV. And she get mad. Why you hook that game up to my TV? You know, the VCR need to hook back up. I need to record my stories. Like,
you ain't watching that.
So
my grandma had to make sure she watched all my children in General Hospital, nigga.
Yeah. I still check on General Hospital every now and then. I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
You done told everybody else.
Nigga, you already told everybody.
Everybody that watched this go know.
Yeah,
it's all good though. Sony can rent those, man.
Oh man.
Oh, man, I miss my grandma, bro. That shit's funny.
It's a lot of other music has dropped. Steve Lacy got a song with SZA that dropped. That was cool.
Fire.
Yeah, that shit was really cool. That shit was really, really cool.
I really would love. I don't know if I'm gonna get it at this point, but I really would love if the internet made one more album.
I thought. No, Sid is coming out with an album.
Yeah, Sid got an album coming out, and then Steve got his album coming out. Was it next month or in August? I just really want them to make one more. Y'all don't have to make another one after you just make one more. You really don't.
Let's see what else. Future, he announced a project called The Real Me. That's dropping July 10th. He also put out a single.
I heard the single. It's decent. I ain't gonna say it's the most amazing song in the world. It's decent. It's okay. It's alright. You know what I mean?
If he's on this type of shit, this whole album, I'm gonna be mad.
I've heard better. It's a decent song. Just, I've heard better.
If he's on this type of shit on the whole album, I'm gonna be mad.
Oh man.
Because it's not good to me.
You said the same thing years ago about Crushed Up, and that album was fire. So hush.
Wait, what?
Trust in the process. I said you said the same thing when The Wizard came out. Because when Crushed Up came out, you was like, this song is and the album was fire. So just trust in the process real quick.
Oh, yeah. The Wizard was good. K1 dropped her project and All Pride Aside. And I'm severely disappointed. Like, it's literally only 5 songs that's good on this whole project. I don't know if y'all listen to it, but I'm like, man.
Yeah, Kuda Buggin'. I can't wait for that. DNA be hating, but I can't wait.
You know what I'm saying? That man is a good performer, man. He got to give him his credit.
He is.
All right. So, I was talking about K1. All Pride Aside, we'll get to that because we got to talk about these other guys that are friends with one another.
Oh, God. I don't want to talk about that shit, man.
Anyways, though, yeah. K1, I'm severely disappointed, but I still want to see you perform live. That's the crazy part. Because that last show I heard was completely sold out in like under a month. I was like, damn. So the next time she goes on tour, I definitely want to see K1. But yeah, man, from what I heard, All Fours with Dustin Conrad, fire. Good Girl, fire. Touch Myself, fire. To the Room Stinks with Ty Dolla $ign, fire. Yeah, it's fire. It's fire though. I know that's a wild title, but it's fire. Heaven's in Your Hands, fire. But yeah.
He's fresh off the block into that pussy, huh?
I'm talking about Juice Man in the Gucci freestyle video coming from a long day of trapping straight into
it. That's some stinking shit.
Yeah, man.
With the Coogee polo, and I'm gonna have it in my mouth like here.
Yeah, that's a.
No, I'm not doing that.
A wild title. A wild title. A wild title.
You better wash that ass before you come fucking with me. Because I'm coming out the shower. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
but yeah, moving on. Some of us watched the blowout. I didn't.
I saw clips and I heard stuff The only thing I saw was the fact that these niggas came out looking like a goddamn mariachi band.
Yeah, man.
And Pleasure P had that damn jacket on, and that button was screaming for fucking help.
He needed to take off that turtleneck.
That nigga Baby Blue came out there looking like y'all ever seen one of them mob movies where it's the fat dude in the hot tub?
Oh yeah, man.
That's how he came out looking with that damn silk shirt on. Then got the nerve to put the fur coat on like it ain't hot in there. You know it's hot in there.
That nigga look like Diaz from Vice City.
Oh man.
Screaming and shit. He looked at screaming and shit just like
And aggressively rapping the lyrics.
Spectacular was up there worth 120 mil off computers. Up there doing that freaky shit.
Hey, that man definitely would have been a stripper if they didn't make it.
Then B2K was up there. They looked like I figured they would look.
Yes.
Nothing
niggas be cool.
I'm not trying to talk about how niggas was dressing. I'm just saying Pretty Ricky funny as hell for that the mariachi shit they came up with. I didn't watch the verses. I already knew when they announced the verses. I said that on here that Pretty Ricky was smoking boots. I already know they smoke boots, and it ain't necessarily got nothing to do with better music. It's just that if I know society like I know society, the overly raunchy, freaky niggas always gonna beat the wholesome niggas. And it's not necessarily B2K's fault. I never thought that this verse should have happened because you are talking about not necessarily two totally different groups, but two totally different time periods in women's lives. You know what I'm saying? Because B2K came out. If you were in high school when B2K first album came out, I'm not talking about y'all. If you were in elementary school when B2K first came out, by the time Pretty Ricky dropped, you was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? You just started going through all the body changes and feelings start getting involved with shit and all that. So your perception of them is different. You know what I'm saying? So, I never thought they should have been in the verses because B2K in their prime was all, club anthems and love songs.
Yep.
Pretty Ricky was singing about flipping the bitch 13 different ways from Saturday and shit, talking about never do that again. You know what I'm saying? This nigga spectacular. Mind you, this nigga spectacular is probably they all around the same age, right? They all around the same age.
Yeah.
This nigga spectacular was 18 talking about some lay your body down. Nah. I'm saying the point is thank you. The point is I see a lot of people on social media saying B2K this versus is what it looks like when you put a industry oiled group versus a group who got out the mud, and I said that has nothing to do with it. It's the fact that these are two groups who are similar, who were instrumental in different places in girls' lives. They should not have been in the verses. Like, ain't no way you finna sing a song about why I love you, and the next song that come out of a person's mouth is
we could play house, touch. That was the very next song after Why I Love You. We could play house, touch.
No, the very first song too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, but yeah, like I said, I don't think that verse should have happened. From the clips I saw, B2K wasn't playing any of their other hits outside of the Diddy joint, and I think they did Girlfriend. And then Pleasure P wanted to take a dig, talking about they was performing songs that were written by R. Kelly, which they were. But they can't say anything because they was performing Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. And as much as I enjoy that song, I'm not one to ignore that that's not the right message you need to be sending.
R.
Yeah,
Kelly's
You know
still
what
a
I'm
goat.
saying? So they should not be talking about who's singing what by who. Um
Batman, you say.
Hey,
and
I
then
can
and
never.
then and then they was doing all the little digs at each other, which I didn't like. Like it's supposed to be about the music. Y'all up here
Yeah,
airing
man.
out people personal business.
You know what I'm saying? What's slick on that?
Pleasure getting mad because on Marion did Ice Boxing, they know they ain't got no song in none of their albums, solo or group, that can mess with that song. And Omarion shouldn't have performed that song anyway because I thought it was established that there were no solo songs.
Yeah.
But
uh,
you
Cheating
know,
hey
ass
whatever.
nigga, man.
man, hey man, that's a Marion
Cheating.
group. That ain't B2K, nigga. You know that.
Nah, bro. I understand, but they are a group, bro. Like
They a
don't
group,
do that.
man.
Don't come on here saying you gonna do group songs and then do a solo record. Like, but then
You know,
again, people was on the internet talking about Pleasure got solo records that can mess with them. No, he don't.
No, the
No, he
fuck he
don't.
don't.
No,
and
he
if he
don't.
do, it ain't enough for him.
Boyfriend number two is cool. Under is cool. All them songs cool. But them first two on Mariana albums,
For real. Hell, man, it's a blowout.
nothing on Pleasure P's
It's a,
only studio album. He only got one. Is messing with any of that.
it's a blowout. It's a blowout.
You
So,
like, boy,
Hey,
go to
y'all.
bed.
but if we talking about singing, Pleasure was doing on Marion like Mario did them.
Yeah, he fresh out the Mario playbook.
So somebody was like, Omarion the first dude to ever lose a versus twice.
Yep.
Yeah, badly
Crazy.
too.
Badly.
Yeah.
So but all in all, I'm glad the people who that versus was for was entertained by it. Really, versus ain't even really about who's better. It's really just a celebration of the music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
I put this in my notes. Is Versus dead?
no. I think it's very much
No.
alive, and you can tell by the response to that particular version. Like it's still very much a demand for it. It's just who you gonna have go against what. I feel like
Yeah.
everybody done went against everybody from the time that
They
it was invented back during COVID to now.
they need to do
So
better
they got
with
to
the
come up with
matchups.
creative. They got to come up with better, more creative matchups.
Let's get
Um,
let's get Backstreet Boys and NSYNC in there, man.
Somebody said, should we start putting white groups in there? And I was
We
like,
should.
I mean, that would kind of defeat the purpose because I thought versus was a black thing. But I mean, if that's what you want to do, you know,
Yeah.
do what
Do
you
that
do.
on your own time,
Do it
nigga. The
on your
fuck?
own time. Yeah, I agree. Cool, but not like that. If they want to
No.
do that on their own time. Or if they want to get it sponsored by versus, they can do that. But just remember, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if NSYNC will do it. I'm not saying that they hate each other or nothing like that. It's just that I don't know if they'll do it.
They
Oh man, you might
they
as well put
mans.
Justin Timberlake versus NSYNC, nigga. The fuck?
That man think he
Now
bigger
you
than the
can't do that.
program. That's all it is.
Yeah, I know.
You said who think he bigger than the program?
Justin Timberlake.
That's because he is.
Yeah.
I
He got it.
mean,
He
the career speaks for itself.
yeah.
For real.
It's
And that
unfortunate.
man that been in movies.
It ain't even about
Yeah.
the movies. We talking about music.
Yeah, I
The
know, but
career, the career speaks for itself. You know what I
It's a
mean?
debate inside their own group. A lot of people say JC was the better singer.
He is, but he is. That's not a secret. But it's just you know the thing about being in a group is that you never really if we were in the R&B group and all of us decided to go solo, ain't no telling who's gonna hit. Don't matter who's the better singer, who's the better dancer, none of that. Ain't no telling which one of us gonna hit that way. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I don't listen to One Direction. I never have. I know their songs just because of the radio and TV and stuff like that. It's like when all the guys in One Direction went solo, that Zayn dude went solo first and he hit big. By the time Harry Styles went solo, that dude went
Yeah.
And Zayn went solo first. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never really know who's gonna hit. It's unfortunate that JC couldn't hit at all the way that Justin did.
Yeah.
But sometimes you may be the more talented one, but you ain't got the it factor.
Mm.
Justin had it.
Yeah. It don't seem like he kept much either though.
Exactly. Same thing with B2K. It's like, could the other guys have gone solo? Sure. But I think it was just because since Omarion was always the one in the, not necessarily the front, but he was on every song. It's like, what do you expect? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's the reason ain't none of the other members of Pretty Ricky went solo, because it's just like Pleasure's voice was the voice you heard the most.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody had verses. Don't get me wrong. Everybody shared a verse. On every Pretty Ricky song, Pleasure sang, the mother dudes rap. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But they
Yeah,
weren't
but Pleasure P
talented
was the
enough.
star.
They weren't talented enough as rappers to go solo. Let's just be
Yeah.
honest. I promise you, ain't nobody checking for no spectacular solo album or a Lil Fizz solo album or, you know what I'm saying, or a Raz B solo album, however that
Yeah.
sounds.
They going back and forth and they about the same.
Exactly. Like y'all up here talking all this stuff, but y'all literally kindred spirits in the industry. Y'all a group of four, one of y'all blew up, and the rest of y'all just had to find other outlets. You know what I'm saying? Like, now if all of y'all was singers, then we'll be having a different conversation. But even then. But yeah, like I said, I didn't watch it. I just saw clips. I think it was a little low for Omarion to ask where Slickham's at. Cause I wonder where he was at too until I found out what happened. That's why I was like, all right, that was a little messed up. You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, man.
My man's going through something.
He on
But
drugs or something, man.
mm-hmm. Fight battling drug addiction.
Stay off the drugs, kids.
But
no, the at the end of the day, that was some fun for the women. And those of us who was, privy during that time period, to go back to, our childhood for a second.
They say, what you do? Let me put my lips on you, baby.
That's exactly how you look too. Dude wasn't wrong.
I don't got nothing else. Oh well, I can talk about the fact that the interviews are coming back, people. Like I said, July. All right, July. Don't expect don't expect nothing before July. Just know that. Don't expect no
Hey,
interviews before July. So,
July in about a
in a
week.
couple days, yeah,
Yeah.
in a couple days. So yeah, they coming. Like I said, I so I definitely been reaching out to a couple people and they've been hitting me back. So y'all see that I'm back on the run. I'm back on it. I guess I give my shout out since we ain't got nothing else unless somebody else got something else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all heard about Cash Money and No Limit going on tour?
They going on tour or something?
Yeah, they going on tour.
Oh, I'm cool.
Nobody want to see that.
I'm cool.
Nobody want to see that. And you know why don't nobody want to see that? Look at their verses. Don't nobody want to see that. If Wayne ain't gonna be there, if Juvie ain't gonna be there, if they ain't gonna make up with Turk, I don't want to see it at all. I don't care who coming
Yeah.
from No Limit.
Right. And the crazy thing about it, Lil Wayne is on tour right now, and
Exactly.
and with 2 Chainz. So
Mm.
2 Chainz
so
on tour. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
with
the
Wayne, yeah.
game too.
Well, I might have to check
They're
that
gonna be
out.
here. They're gonna be here. that Friday
yeah, before the picnic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Raw's gonna be here the same day. That's right.
Yeah. So I doubt that you want to try and attend that.
Cause I don't think I'm doing anything the Friday before. So
yeah, me neither. Like I think I got that
could probably go something. I could probably do something, but I think I work. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm a. Let me just say this. I'm gonna try to go to that. I'm gonna try to, but I'm not making no guarantees because I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm about to shout out a few people. Pretty Gal Outside, she put out a remix to Spin That Shit. You know, the Young Miami joint. That shit was cold. I like what she did to that. She's I'm guessing she's back outside. I hope she's back outside. So yeah, great shit. And she's teaching y'all a lesson, people. I'm put it right on the screen after I clip this up. You feel me? I'm gonna just put it right here. You feel me? Cause y'all just some of y'all, not all of y'all, are not doing what independent artists are supposed to do and not using your resources. If you got limited, use your limited resources. And yeah, that's why I'm in the clip right there. Literally. So, other than that, let's see, what else? Galaxy Francis, he put out I think he's in his Metal Gear bag now. So yeah, it's still R&B. He put out a song, Cool on You. So you know what that means. He cool on y'all. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, that's all. This just dropped Friday. If y'all didn't know, he's still on his run, his 52-week run. So make sure y'all check that out. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about is Elijah LaFleur. He put out a project. Since this project came out, I've been listening to it. Kuda Bugger was making fun of me earlier because off air I was listening to it. But that shit is fire. I don't care what nobody says. That shit is fire. DNA, they gonna be like, they gonna put this on. I promise you, they gonna put this Elijah LaFleur on, and they gonna be like, what the fuck you got going on, DNA? Why do you like this? But it's fire. That's because it's fire. Just know that it's fire, dog. The album is called The Wilderness. The first half for me is kind of shaky. I like the intro and I like The Wilderness, the title track. And then once it gets to superhero on down, it's fire. Like no skips. From Superhero, Nightmare City, Little Dreamer with KO, Fallen Angels, Healing Them Softly, Faith, fire, all fire, bro. Beautiful project. Shout out to the producer. Damn. Let me go to the damn producer name because I don't want to mess up. Willie. Yeah, shout out to Willie, man. Like you did your thing. Yeah, bro. Like Elijah LaFleur, The Wilderness. Make sure y'all go check that out. That project is fire, dog. Like for real. I've been listening to it since it came out. Like I said, big shout out to y'all that put that together. Everybody that put that together, shout out to y'all, man, because y'all did an amazing job. That shit sounds flawless, and if it goes unnoticed, bro, like yeah, I'm gonna push it, because that's how cold it is. But yeah, other than that, I ain't got nothing else, man. Make sure y'all go check out my interview if y'all haven't already, man, with 290 Mo. For real, because it was a fire one. I dropped a lot of jams. Bigged up my peoples, of course, that's here with me today. Bigged up, make sure I bigged up Martin Madness, of course, because he's not always here. but I always give love to my niggas, whoever you may be. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I say that all that to say, I end this with my favorite quote and something that's gonna always be ended with at this podcast. Appreciate your haters because they love you just as much as the people that love you do. We out.